It's a cold valley, and we get temperature inversions. So there are times when the entire downtown area will fill with steam.
On cold winter mornings, the town of Pagosa Springs covers itself in a blanket woven from water bubbling below its surface.
It's just a reminder that we have this amazing resource here.
It gives Pagosa Springs its name.
The mother spring, that is the deepest geothermal hot spring in the world, verified by Guinness.
Hot water is the center of this town's economy.
Most people think of a geothermal hot spring as a place to go and soak in pools.
But brewery owner Jason Cox sees something else in that steam.
If you take it further, you say, wait, I've got a bunch of hot water coming out of the ground. How can I use that in an efficient manner to actually do work?
His brewery, Riff Raff, sits in an old Victorian home along Pagosa's Main Street.
We are going down into the basement of our 122-year-old building.
Under the trap door behind the bar is one of Jason's proudest accomplishments.
This is our supply line, this is our return. It runs in a big loop.
In the 80s, Pagosa Springs used federal grant money to run geothermal spring water through much of downtown.
This is 135-degree water.
Riff Raff tapped into that line in 2013.
So this is our geothermal heat exchanger.
This system uses heat from the spring water to warm all the rest of the water the building and brewery uses.
It's already at 130, 135. So it takes a lot of the energy load off of our brewing systems.
Now, Jason knows what you're thinking.
At first, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, you've got this spring water in my beer. It's like, no, we're using the heat, but not the water itself. There's no sulfur or minerals in it, except for what we add.
He calls it earth-powered beer and says it's earth empowering too.
It's important to understand that we have resources available that we can use if we just think about them in a different way.
The same water used to relax can get an awful lot of work done.
It's just a tiny little window into this vast hot water resource we have underneath us.
For Next in Pagosa Springs, I'm Steve Stager.